Hello, sir. This is Jasper J. Perater, and today we will be presenting our startup idea. Arneo, kindly share the screen. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. So, our member, sir, will be John Kenneth Balao, the leader, Jasper J. Perater, Arik Tamparong, and Arneo J. Ogsang. So, I'll be the first speaker, Jasper J. Perater, and I will be introducing our startup idea. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, our startup ideas are called Compost Pit Up. So, what is the Compost Pit Up, sir? So, this Compost Pit Up, it is a project or an application where we will be converting waste materials into fertilizers. So, how did we come up with this? Next slide, please. So, problem scene, as you can see, many garbages. Next slide. Okay, so as we walk by in the road in our community, there is a place where all the garbage are being put. But even though there is a place to put our garbage, I can see that mostly of the garbage are stink and it's very unpleasant to see and to smell. And that is because the garbage, there is always a label, malata, hindi malata, or biodegradable or non-biodegradable. So which is the garbage is separated. So the cause of this organic waste or garbage organic waste is usually broken down by other organisms over time and also be referred to as wet waste. So most of the time it is made up of vegetable and fruit debris, paper, bones and human waste which is quickly disintegrates. Next slide. So the solution that we come up with as in the garbage that is being stinky and causes of that is the organic waste. So in this application there will be a collector of the organic waste that has scheduled which is date and time in collecting the organic waste, and the organic waste can be recycled to be used as fertilizers to plants with that will be grown in the future. And by this, there will be an affordable fertilizer to be bought online and can be delivered in a specific places. Next slide. Okay, so the solution that we've seen is, as we can see, even though there is a place where the garbage are being trashed, okay, so even though there's a place, still we cannot deny the fact that the garbage is still there. So that's why we've come up with this idea to why don't we make the waste materials to be more useful, such as fertilizer. So, and what the good thing about this is since the our organic fertilizer is made up of waste, so of course it will not be that high much of a price. So even though there are low income farmers or low income people can easily afford this fertilizer. So that's it for my introduction about our startup, and the next presenter will be John Kenneth Palaod.
I'm John Kenneth Balaod. So my part is the goal. This is on the basic goal, and this is that help the citizen in this community to use their garbage in the right way. By this, when they grow their plants in their garden, it will be easy to grow the plants because organic gardening provides for things realistic flavors in your food, as well as higher vitamin and mineral content. Increase soil organic matter reduce erosion, conserve water to give drought resistance, and feeds plants in time commensurate with their needs. Next slide, please. So for the ideas basic functionalities, which is the first one is the user registration, the second one is the login, the third one is the edit profile, fourth one storage boxes, fifth one is the dashboard and the ordering. So next slide, please. For our project organization chart, which is it's contain the programmer, the compose app, the project leader, the start and designer. So next slide please. So for our TAM, SAM, and SOM is our total available market, which is there are 200,000 to 500,000 sorry, population of Lapu-Lapu cities. Then the next one is our SAM, which is the 14,600, the 5% of the total available market. Then our SOMs is the 5,840, which is the 2% of the total available market. Then next slide, please. And goals for our compost pit app. So to be able to listen the nastiness of the garbage in the garbage disposal. Then the next one is to help people grow the garden more healthier. So we the people can eat more healthy foods. Then that's all for my part. Then next presenter, please. On your exam.
So,
It's
hello,
your turn.
I'm the next presenter. My name is Arnie Jigsang Jr. And now, in the strength and weaknesses. So, the strength of this project does not exist, or no one have a project like this before. So, as what I said, this would be an opportunity for an entrepreneurship. So, it is very marketable because it's made of waste and it's been recycled. So, it's not very that cost. It's very cheap, and the weakness of this is the app can't run in iOS platform. So the opportunities for this, what we saw is the price of the fertilizer in the market is very expensive. So the farmers that is doesn't have that budget enough for the fertilizer. So we grab that opportunity to give them the fertilizers that they need in a very cheap price. So also we see the opportunities in the garbage bin or some places are having a nasty smell. So by getting that the nasty smell, we have to get the organic waste that which causing it. By that we can also help our community by removing the nasty smell. And next, the threats for our app is the value of the fertilizer decreases, and the people wouldn't know that this project existed. Next, the competitive set analysis. So, just like the Bradley.eco, it also have a shop, a community, and donate then order. Then lastly, the generic product for this project, which is are the community farmers and the gardeners, which benefits the most of this. So for the next presenter, Mr. Arcred Tambarong.
Hello, sir. I'm Eric Bertamparong. So the budget category, we budget our food. We budget our budget na foods, of course, because of food waste. And our social media, of course, to spread awareness or spread that we exist, and so that people will be informed and also encouraged to segregate. So by the time we come uh, cover their place, they have already stored. And also fertilizers, of course. We need to make the food waste to be fertilizer. Next, please. So in our perceptual map, we got a three category, which is the organic fertilizer. Sits in the organic and cheap. Of course, organic. That's what mostly farmers will do. Organic because it's much safer. Of course, safer to digest, especially on plants that uh, make foods. And also, we order door to door. That's why it sits on the organic and expensive because um, there's what we call a shipping fee. So that's why it's much expensive than the organic fertilizer because we need to pay the delivery. Uh, so yeah, that's why it's expensive because there is a shipping fee. And of course, the chemical fertilizer fits equally on the expensive side of the order door to door, because uh, chemical is so what you call this, dangerous, hazardous, and we need a lot of precautions. So that's why it's expensive, because we need a lot of budget in order for the employees to be safe. And next, please. So why are we unique? Of course, digital marketing, we are in up. Quality control, human resource management. Of course, we need a lot of human resources because of the order or door to door, and the franchise. Of course, return on investment. Next, please. So roadmap. Of course, this year might be this year we start. Okay, the to establish a name. Of course, we need to establish a name. To be legit. So for us to be legit, and of course people will trust us and use our app more, and even share it to their relatives, friends, or something like that. And of course, if we establish a name by the next year, we might find some investors, talking to the investors, and if it goes well, by the next year we can go market expansion. And of course, with the market expansion, we're going to if it's successful, we're going to be nationwide, and hopefully worldwide. And next, please. So our go-to market. So our go-to market would be first Lapu-Lapu City, and secondly with the Cebu City with the market expansion, and of course nationwide, then worldwide. So I guess sir that would be all. Thank you.